Hello everyone, this is Vinay here again, and this is part 2 of our search module. Actually, previous video was interrupted for some reason, and it was only half recorded. So in the previous video, we discussed about filling the drop down, right? So I did this in the background. Let me show you what I did. So in case of if nothing is selected, we still have to fill. Then we are displaying message saying no filter is selected, right? Then we are filling the drop downs, right? Because we need the drop downs filled. Earlier ChatGPT gave us the code with drop down were not filled, right? And even in case of success, we still have to fill the drop down, right? So I did this in the background, and now if I go to search screen, let me see what do we see on search screen. So this is what we see on search screen, right? Let's try typing anything. Let's say Avenger search, right? So we have the Avenger movie search. It is working fine. Let me let me try short film. I don't think we have any short film. Okay, we have short film with new content. Great. Let me try a movie search. So we have all movies listed over here, and we do have its genre, its industry, whether it is a movie, web series, or short film, whether it was a hit or super hit. I mean, all we have. We do have ratings also, average rating over here. We can see 3. Here we can see 3.5, which is good, and details button also. Let's try to let's try all parameters. So take let me say Marathi film industry. Let me say search. So we have 3 movies for Marathi film industry. That's good. Let me try Bhojpuri, one movie. Okay, great. Let me try Hollywood search. We have many Hollywood movies. Right, so this seems to be working very nicely. Let me select this. Let me take a genre. Let's say love story. Let me search. So we have this many love stories. This is working great. Let me just select this. Let me say this, that I want movies released in 2022. So let's say, okay, so these are the movies released in 2022. 2022, great. Let me try one more. 2020, probably a good number. Let's say search. So we have 2 movies released in 2020. So this is working very nice, right? And now let's try to go on details. But if you see, check at the bottom, the URL is coming up. It is says localhost 7291 content details and then 45. Ideally this is not the our detail page. Our detail page was content and then content details. So this will give error. Okay, right? So it generated the error because the path was not right. Right, okay, let me continue. Right, so let me even stop it because it might not change the code and might not result in a correct one. So let me go quickly and check what do we have. So we have, as far as I know, we have content details in content. Okay, content details in content. So now on search.cshtml, we will go to search.cshtml. Okay, so I just corrected the controller name, which is content, which was there, but here it was just detail. It should be content details because we have the method content details. and this parameter id we are passing as a content id, this should match with content details id name. If this would have been content id, then we'll have to write content id. If it is id, then it is id only, right? So that's what we did in the background, and I have run the application, and let's see. So I have ran the application. Let's go to search content, and let's say, let's just write 2020, and let's just see what all movies are coming. Okay, great. Let me click on details. Now see the bottom of the left bottom. Now we have the correct url. Let me click on details. Okay, for details it is asking me login. Ideally for details it should not ask for login. That's okay, let me log in. But help desk. Okay. Because we should be able to search even without login, right? So go to search content. Let me give this 2020 search details. Now the details is coming good, right? But nice. I don't know, that's why I coming twice, but that's okay. I must have entered data wrongly. Right, so let's try search again, try something else. Let me go for movies search, and let me take this Bahubali. Okay, so this is good. Cast coming, user rating coming, this is good. So basically search module is working fine, right? This we can hide. Okay, so this message is appearing every time. So if search button is clicked only, then only we should display this, otherwise not, right? And let me see what clear is doing over here. Let me just search clear. Okay, so it redirects back us to this page, so that is good. But let's hide this actually. So what do we need to do? Let me stop the application, and no, search is actually in our home controller, right? So let's go to home controller. Here is our search. So what do we need to do is, when search is clicked, then if and as soon as the search is clicked, we will have to add a temp data, you know temp data, or maybe we can use view bag actually. That's a better choice. View bag dot search clicked is equal to, we will say 1, right? And we will use this in when we are displaying the message. So let's go to our search CSHTML, and else in that we will check if and only if search was clicked and it resulted in no, then only we should display it, right? So let me correct this in the background. Okay, so what we will be checking over here is, it is taking time. Okay, we will be checking is view bag dot, I think I had it in, I had copied it. Let me copy paste it rather than typing. So what I'm checking in the else part, if search was clicked and it resulted in no result, then only we should display this. Otherwise, we should not display this. So basically, when we are landing on a search page for the first time, this message should not appear. Let's see. So let me go to search content. Okay, so we don't see the message now. Now let me search for any random stuff. In this case, we should have the message which is correctly coming. Now let me try which will have something m. Let's just give me m. Movies basically with m, right? So we have this, we don't see that message, right? So the search module is working quite nicely over here, and with this is the end of our video series. and I'll be uploading soon it on YouTube. But goal here is to use chat gpt as your coding assistant, right? Remember, that's the key thing over here. So thanks for watching the video, and see you sometime in next video series. Thanks a lot, guys.